bitch, I'm in camera new. Yeah, I said it, been tryna count up. I'm stuck in my way, bitch, I'm stuck. I don't fuck with you on. I got paint up and trick in my color. Bitch, I'm self-do that shit for survival. Yeah, they marvel like you this slow. Man, they head legit like it's rivals. I make got a job and I got a soul. So really
Really? Really? Oh shit. I got deodorant on me. I was taking care of myself, you know? How we doing, guys? Wow. A lot of stuff going on here today. We talk about the time Hasan Piker. What? You're getting closer. That's why it's getting tough. It says. Oh. Okay. Am I a Zionist? No. Let's see. So it says, so yesterday, or I don't know how long ago it was, or how long ago was it? It was like, I want to say, how long ago did I mean? I think it was 2 weeks ago or something like that. Ethan Klein basically sued Denims, Frogan, and he sued the big three 2 weeks ago. And I think he dropped the content nuke like around the same time. I want to say it's like closer to, it's approaching like 3 days or something like that. What is this? Okay. Okay. Now, so let's okay, we can either sit here and ignore the finer things, or we can go ahead and address everyone's concerns. So should we go ahead and address everyone's concerns about the album and, you know, their thoughts on stuff? By the way, I had already pre-fired everything that was happening. Everything that happened on Twitter was fully pre-fired. It was 100% a 200 IQ. I already see what you can already see that from a mile away. Drop an album, Birds in the Trap. What happens? Everyone goes and says, "Oh, let's see it." Right? After they see it, they say, "Oh, this is some of the stuff. Okay, cool. Open book, exploit. Twitter does the exact regime to see what is everyone's going to be what is going to be everyone's reaction. There you go. There you go. There we go. But that's it. Everything else other than that is a complete assumption. That's all. I can't really I really don't I really don't care to explain, but anything else, right? So the song Whole Lot of Cheese Drop, all that stuff, max false information. Ton of it, all of it. Basically all of it is fake. False information. Okay? So, because I already know motherfuckers want me to explain. They already anticipated this. Everybody knows. I already know. You think you can fool me? I already know. Come on, bro. I already know. You already know I know. So why would you pretend like I didn't know? It's obvious as day. This is why you keep going in. But as long as I get to waste time, then I win, right? You know, time is our most precious commodity. Even the rich just can't get that back. Was that, well, I think there was a moment in yeah, that was in Endgame. I think Howard Pym said that to Tony. Remember when Captain America and Tony go on when they go on that what's it called, vengeance, that that time travel thing. They went to the little camp or whatever, and he was in that suit, or he was pretending to be a professor. Captain America was pretending to be like a soldier, whatever, and then but he was talking to his father in time, like in past time. And then that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? But let me look. I gotta see. Yeah, no updates. Let's see. Someone says that this is a test. So did I pass the test or no? Pass the test or no? It's 5:55. Look at that. What a great time. It's 5:55. It's written in time. That's the confirmation right there. We just full 200 IQ'd it. Who wants to start a secret society with me? I'm down for a secret society. Yo, but look, guys. Okay. Unhappiness is a result of believing negative thoughts. May a woman that's obsessed with her ex never find me. Yeah, it normally goes with like abusive girls be attached. Uh, Dating in this era is trauma. Look, man, I still think though, like, if you get rejected, bro, or if anything like that, and this is just like if some random bystanders listening, bro, if you do, like, you can't let the actions of other people dictate how you act. You get what I'm saying? Like, you always still got to try to be a good person as much as you possibly can, because at the end of the day, people are just going to be bad people regardless. Like, it doesn't even matter. And whatever assumption someone has of you, like, just let them believe it. Like, you should know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should know themselves, right? Like, everybody knows themselves. Like, if you know yourself, you know your type, or whatever the case may be, or your preference, or you'll be fine, bro. Like, it's never that big of a deal. Here, look, before we get into the Ethan and Hasan stuff, because this is what I live for, bro. I love conversation, because now this allows me to talk about actual things that are like I like and I feel like matter. So the album, first let's get down to the album. The album itself is basically like it's basically a homage to like what I said before, like girls and the fame that they go through, etc., and like all that like weird stuff. You remember when Lana Del Rey, I can't read, it's moving too fast. Basically, like, I'm just have to like get synopsis. Oh my god. So basically that's what it was about. It was about like, it was just about stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It was literally, I can't read this shit, bro. Oh my gosh. Hidden Ross. So that's what the album was. It was about like birds in the trap, girls, and like those stuff they gotta go through, stuff like that. But like the hard life, the hard not life, whatever you want to say. And when I did when I dropped, I was like, oh, this is finna hit, bro. It's actually a good album. Like, this album's a 10 out of 10. I don't give a fuck. This album is a 10 out of 10, by the way. There is no one who can tell me I did not snap on this whole album. The whole fucking album. I snapped on it. Like, that's one thing you cannot say is I'm pretty good at music. Like, I'm not like I'm not that bad. I think I'm pretty good, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I want to say my favorites are Tay McRae, Rose, Cupid, so Anna, Bambi, Lord, Agger, Riri. There's so many of them, like, and I put 34 of them just to make sure I fed the nature, bro. I just find this, bro, y'all know I watch Kill Tony, I watch Comedy Stand, I watch Family Guy. Like, I like when people make fun of something, right? Like, okay, they're making jokes. Cool, I can deal with jokes. Blatant, obvious disrespect, though, that's when it's out of line. Because now it's like you're on, now it's like you have to be on the defense, right? But other than that, like, bro, that song Whole Lot of Cheese made, I'm not gonna lie, the song's not even that bad. It's actually not that bad. Like, the song she made is actually not that bad. Like, kind of vibe with it. But you see, like, that honestly is like a good thing, because now it allows it, like, now that's more art that she makes. And then there's more art, and then more art, and then more art. Like what if I made a song and I responded? I'm not going to, but like, it could be, it's like, I see this as a positive, because now we're going to see like more and more of you know, people in their opinions. Oh shit. Oh, it's Tom Holland. Shout out. Don't lose your. So, so wait, Sabrina Carpenter? Wait, so Olivia Lopez or Sabrina Carpenter? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. All right. So what I was saying basically, the album is it's whatever the album is with the body goes, etc. Right. So now we move on to the reaction to the album. Everyone, you know, going in, feeling like they got to get their shots in. Hey, I'll let you get your shots in. Obviously, if I dish it out, I got to be able to take it back, which I can because I've been doing this shit for a minute, etc. So now, I mean, honestly, I don't even know what now, right? But, oh, I guess, well, the nuance of like their attacks is basically like, you shouldn't be worried about this girl, etc., etc., etc. You're this, that, I see you, you in these DMs, etc. Okay, I guess so. But look, man, I feel like, so like I said, like you don't have to worry about rejection, but I feel like also like you still have to try for love, like regardless of whatever the case may be. I feel like you still got to try for love regardless if some stuff is whatever people are saying. So it's like I don't know, is love dead or no? I feel like with social media, love definitely like died, but or like it's not as real it used to be, because like before you had like that, like, I mean, I don't know, do you consider like that Jada Kiss stuff like love? Because that was like the stuff that like, that was like the stuff people really fuck with back in the day, at least. It was like the Jada Kiss, like Tupac, the core like type of love, I guess. But I guess that was the really something like they invented yeah, but yeah, you just gotta you gotta keep trying, bro. I feel like there is somebody out there for everybody, even though it may take time, or you gotta go through like manipulative psychopaths and stuff like that. You still gotta keep trying. Why not? Why not try, you know? Oh my gosh, bro. I have like this little like burpee stuff, man. Make sure my mic's, dude, I listened back to my streams a bunch of times and my mic is always messing up. Oh, there it is. Oh, you heard that? Excuse me. Excuse me. That was not disgusting at all. There's a few things that she said from there that I don't really like. I don't really know, like, let's see. Oh, fuck it, because I just don't even, I don't know if I should fully address it, or if I should be like, you know what, guys, I love you too, man. I love you too, man. No, I'm straight, bro. Yeah, I'm straight, bro. I like girls, bro. I think gay humor is pretty funny, but that's as far as it'll ever get. I have a very specific type, you know what I'm saying? I've always had a very specific type, and a huge component to it is like I need my companion to be able to have kids, and I do like like divine feminine submissive energy. I think that's just, it's just That's just how, and this is what I like. You know what I'm saying? Now I do respect people who are part of the LGBT community. You feel me? But like, I don't classify myself in that PvP arena or that group of people. I just don't. Okay, I'm a straight male. That's it. Okay. Also, I do not have kids. I don't have kids. I'm only 21, so how the fuck can I have kids? I mean, I guess you can have kids at 21, but like I'm too young to even have kids. What else? I inherited all my wealth. I'm Jewish, and some people may consider me a Zionist. But what? I wouldn't consider it, but I wouldn't say so, but whatever. But that's it. I mean, I think that's all I can really. That's all I can address from her song. It was most of it was bullshit. Now the DM, y'all can't lie. That was a clean DM, bro. That was a clean DM. Let me see. Enjoy the session. But was I not wrong in terms of the song Doja Cat? It was fake. Imagine if Kris Jenner ran for local office. She would probably win. Actually, probably not. I don't know. Actually, no. She could win. Yeah, she could win like local office. Yeah, I don't know about like presidency or anything like that though. When she wrote an apology. Oh, Ian Connor. Look, man. I feel like people really, I feel like you just kind of, everything that you go through, you have to work through. Like, I feel like that just is what it is, right? Oh, okay. There you go. All right. So it says, Frank Ocean, Ethan Klein. That's it, bro. That's it. Okay. All right. Is that enough for? Is that what y'all wanted? Was that what everybody wanted? Is that enough or no? Hmm. Aside to cheat, he hates you. True. You don't wanna time me though. All right, so real quick, the ACI people. My hands, bro. Old. Ooh. Ooh, you ever felt that like that wiggle in your butt? I mean your body? Let's see. Let's see. Is it gonna work? Maybe. So basically, Ethan Klein he sued Denims and Denims, Frogan, and Casey Tron over basically like a litigious lawsuit that was basically like Klein. It was basically like it's basically here, like here's Asmongold's things to it. Like it's basically they reacted to his content cop and or like I guess you want a content nuke, and he was basically just saying that they used it like it was infringement of copyright because like they were basically saying like you can't have you don't they were making it I can't even talk. They were having it so people who could react to the original video can't react to his video and give him views, etc. So kind of like the whole gist
as we know it.
I think Ethan brings up a really good point, and especially with people reacting to movies. So we had a situation.
Oh yeah. So what I was gonna do, I was gonna react to Marvel movies. I was gonna try to. I don't know if that's a good biz or not, because like I know in Kick they don't care, but like I don't know, like it could be good biz. Maybe we'll try it. We'll see.
Like this with OTK, and there was an individual in the organization who thought that it would be a good idea to go to sleep and play all of the Lord of the Rings movies in a row. And I was the one. I will be honest. I was the one. I said, guys, we are courting disaster. We're starting trouble. This is not gonna be good. Reacting to movies? Yep, exactly. And I think that there's like a degree of reacting that's positive and a degree that's bad. And so
okay, so in my case, I'm thinking that not to react to it, but like to pause, like break down the reaction. So it's like each one is like a long one, like a long VOD of like me just breaking down my thoughts on film. I've always had a love for film. I've always had a knack for like content, etc. Stuff like that. So I don't know.
like, for example, that's why I always like link videos. I promote the creators, etc. But I think he's talking about the malicious ones that are trying to openly
Yeah, they're like carnivorous in their approach to it, where they basically eat up the revenue of like anything else. They eat up all the other revenue.
This is something that Ethan even talked about when he was debating Hasan the first time, that he had DMCA'd different people that were re-uploading his content for the explicit purpose of reducing his viewership, which is a very different thing than somebody who's just reacting to the content because they're interested in it, right? I mean, you have one that is based off of malicious intent, and you have the other one that's based off of just kind of a personal gain. The paywall stuff, yeah,
or
and
just
also
like
the
vicarious,
paywall
I feel like, right? Like vicariously reacting.
stuff. Yes, of course.
Well, guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow.
Why would you do this? Why do you do this?
She did it to herself, bro. She literally did it to herself. Like,
this up for me. Why do you mess it? This I've got a good thing going right now. Why do you fuck this up? Why do you fuck this up, man? God damn it. Everything is fucking fine. Everything was going great. Shit.
Follow, subscribe, throw a prime.
The state of reaction content on Twitch is so broken, these creators feel comfortable looking right into a camera and saying outright, hey, I'm stealing this guy's content. Pay me instead of him. This is not a healthy environment. And with people like
Why would you do Why would you do this? Why would they do this? Why would you do this?
hey, look, bro. Hey, GG's, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She probably shouldn't have said that. Okay, but I don't, obviously she wasn't like anticipating him going out of his way to do something like that. I think it's more so she was trying to be like evil back because she feels like that the content nuke was also like a jab, I guess. But okay, this is just like in a general sense, bro. I think you have to love your haters. You have to be like, okay, they hate you, I love you. Because basically they're trying to bring you down, right? Like they're trying to bring you down, right? So you have to basically like, bro, I understand. I love you, bro. Like, I know maybe going through some stuff, or maybe just like, we're just, all the time I feel like people don't even be going through stuff. They just want to effectively do something. Like they just want to do something. Like, I don't know, like they want to, like a whole lot of cheese a song, right? I think sometimes they just want to be funny. They want to be mean, or like they just want to do something. Some people just like, they're bored, right? Like some people are bored and they're just like, I just want to do something. I don't know. I don't explain it, but with that, okay, that effectively goes to show, oh my god, that just goes to show like people are just obviously always gonna be like, they're always gonna, like, you can't make everybody happy, right? You can't make everybody happy. People are gonna be weird. You can't do anything about it. It just, that's life, bro. Hey, look, and really you should be like, hey, fuck you, bro. Like, I'm pretty dope. But at the end of the day, you'll never be understood because no one can be you. No one can ever get into your mind or what you may be thinking, etc. It's always going to be a I guess uncomfortable battle. Please don't tell me I didn't show anything. Please don't be mean because I can be meaner and I hate being mean. Bro. That was pretty funny, his reaction to that. Bro, Asmongold is actually hilarious, bro. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I just, every time I see Asmongold, he's just the funniest, bro. No glaze. He's just funny to me. Let me see. You gay. Okay, bro. Bro, I've always been attacked since I was young about my sexuality. Ethan Klein is 15% gay. That's what he says. Yeah. Brother, look, man. Okay. I'm straight. Okay? Because there was this one time where somebody went in Discord and they nutted on a picture of me on their phone, on like an extra phone they had with my face on it with nut on the phone. What the fuck? I was fucking appalled. Is that a word? I think it's a word. And I couldn't believe it. Look, man, I am straight, bro. I like girls, and it's like, do I have to say that? Like, I don't know. Is it not obvious? Do I give off do I get off bad vibes or what? Yes. Okay. Oh, y'all are weird. Y'all are weird, bro. Look, bro, I think what it is, all right, what it is, bro, I grew up with a bunch of girls around my life, so I always, I think I just take over the mannerisms, but my orientation has always been the same. It's always remained the same. You know what I'm saying? And it's really because I'm so picky and specific. Like I like a spouse who's, you know, competent, funny, petite, obviously, you know, the looks, the brown eyes, etc., whatever. But also like a huge component is being able to have kids, pure divine feminine energy. You can't reconstruct that. You can't, that's the pure fine to feminine energy that girls give off is irreparable. Like it just is, bro. Are we good, bro? Or are we lagging? I feel like on kick we're lagging, but on everything else we're good. Yeah, bro, like I don't hate gay people, bro. Everybody thinks I'm homophobic because I make like funny jokes or whatever, but like that's just my humor, bro. I got dark humor, bro. Like I'm a weirdo, bro. It is what it is. I'll always be a weirdo. But this is the show. Now this show is fully interactive, right? So you guys get a part, you guys get a part of me and get to go back and forth. Okay, we're good. I thought like maybe it was I thought maybe it was on my end, but or I thought it was like for some reason kick is lagging the like it's just yeah, the first comment on my YouTube channel is "you gay." That just reminded me of that. This is the first comment. Yeah, but I respect because like I respect the LGBTQ community, bro. Y'all do y'all thing, bro. It's just because like a lot of like during like the I want to say like the more democratic elections and stuff, they would always make everything about that. That should be, it used to be aggravating. Like it's nothing against y'all, but like why is everything got to be about that? I'm sure I understand like, you know, the trials and tribulations they went through, right? Because like people are weird about identity and stuff, right? But I just don't know, like they pushed it so much, that whole like agenda, the vaccines, all that shit, bruh. Get me the fuck out. Get me out, bro. But look, I respect y'all, bro. Like a lot of dudes are cool people. Like what's that dude, Amir Odom? He's a good YouTuber, gay YouTuber. He's good, he makes good videos. It's just not me. It's just not my orientation, bro. Are y'all mad? Y'all mad that I don't want it or what, bro? Because like they try to like force it on you and that shit is just weird, bro. Like people can't even just be themselves, you know? Let me see. Let's see. Me when the big big five. Yeah, Ethan is, or he says he is. But I mean, I don't know. He could be trolling as well. I mean, why do people care about people's feel like that? It's just weird. Okay. I mean, if you don't want to watch, you don't have to watch. You don't have to watch. I'm just here. Oh, I thought, dude, that said CPS. I thought it said something else crazy. So a law YouTuber reacts to his lawsuit.
Lizeth asked, will you be covering the H3 copyright lawsuit? A couple of you asked me about it yesterday. I will not be covering it anytime soon, but it is on my docket because I'm looking at the things we need to catch up on. And I'm like, okay, we're almost at the end of July, but it's on the docket. Those cases are going to take a while. So it's going to be on the docket. There is so much else I've got to catch up on that I've been promising y'all I'll catch up on. I can't, we can't jump the line of all of the other cases, but I did put it on my docket. So it is there on the docket. So Lizeth asked, will you be...
I thought she was gonna like and come with some like Giga chat takes or whatever. Like she had some sauce because she's a law YouTuber, I guess. And okay, here's Hasan saying he's gonna help or something.
I feel like if I don't give any attention to this with my platform, it's like then I feel like I'm leaving these people defenseless.
Yeah, he kind of is, right? Oh, what does it say? Because Snark and the two disgraced journalists are unwilling to swallow their pride, it looks like the lawsuit against Sean will be moving forward. So I'm impact him. Oh, this is when he said he was going to shoot Sean, but then he said he stopped. I think he was just like pump faking. If Hasan does 25,000 each of the he's trying to collect something off him, I think. If Hasan donates 25,000 to each of their GoFundMe's, I would tear up the Sean the Black complaint. I've already spent several thousands writing. Furthermore, Hasan, any behind the scenes donations will be found during discovery, so pretending like you were helping them BTS works now, but everything will be overturned to us in due time. I mean, he's fully finessing the bag though, is he not? Is he not fully like going for it? Like 100%, right? He said he's unhappy that Ethan is checking. I think that's old. Oh wait, oh no, it's not.
That it's theft always, because there's literally a justification for that called fair use. So it's not the definition of fair use means that that's not always true. But fair use is a legal defense, and it's not a catch-all. Nothing that I do is against my rules. I think that like one thing that I've noticed is that those creators like the Denims and Frogans and Caseytrons of the world, these are people that are obnoxious and vitriolic, and for some reason they think that they have like real life plot armor and nothing bad is ever going to happen to them. And so, like, they can literally just do bad things, whether it's being violent or encouraging violence or openly breaking the law, etc. And they just think that for some reason they have this privilege to do whatever they want. And I think that, you know, I'm glad Ethan's checking them on that. Would you do the same if it was you? I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know what I would do. All the people mention you, hoping you farmed them? Yeah, sure. The three being sued and the others reacting has to do with their Reddit affiliation to the H3 Snark group. Well, and I think also here's another thing is that like Sean the Black, I think reacted to it. You know, Mike from PA reacted to it. Hasan himself reacted to it. So there were plenty of people that were oppositional to Ethan that reacted to the video that were negative about it. But Ethan suing those three people, there's a specific and unique reason for that. The legal reason Ethan's suing them is because they keep stating they'll play his video so he doesn't get money for watches. Exactly. Yeah, so like, and these are, so this is exactly it, right? They're actually self-reporting that they are doing this. Literally self-reporting. That's a totally different situation.
True. Damn, I thought there was more on it. Let me check Yeet's thing. Here's what I think, okay? I think Ethan is definitely being petty here, okay? I think we can all agree that this is a petty lawsuit. And I think that I do think it does set a precedent for that like carnivorous reaction though, where people like actively try to take away from the original video and basically like farm off of the video. Now me, I don't care about none. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But I feel like for some people, like it may be like a thing. Like I feel like for Ethan, like he has a big thing. He has a big thing with like his journalism because he's a pretty good journalist, or at least if his crew is. I think like his original videos are pretty well sourced as well. But like he always makes sure like people get their credit, or you know, give credit where credit's due, or something like that, right? Like making sure people are actively making sure people are actively getting like their credit or whatever, right? Bro. And so basically, so I think it's fine. Like I would do it if I was that if I had that much money and was that petty. Like I say I'm not petty, but like kind of petty. Let's see. I'm slightly I don't know, like I feel like it's funny. It's funny. Well, it really allows for content to be like extra juiced up, like especially with how evil he can get. It's definitely reaching those limits. Look, okay, so to break them down, I don't know Casey Tron. I think I've kind of seen her like here and there throughout like just being around the internet, but I don't know Casey, or I don't really know anything about her. Now apparently what I've heard through the grapevine is that she's a fan of H3, I guess. Yeah, she's like a H3 fanatic. I'm tired of shit. I was doing something and I've been up for so long, like, etc. This is probably gonna be a short show. I'm probably gonna end like in a short minute. But I don't really know anything about Casey Tron at all. Besides, like, she's also a pothead as well. She's a pothead. That's also another big thing. Is she smokes mad weed. Denims. The only thing I know about her is like she's just like a slop tuber. She's like an orbiter like me, or at least I was an orbiter. Or I guess I'm orbiting right now at least. I'm Pluto. Basically, she's like she kind of has like her cleavage out a lot of the time, and she I don't really I don't know anything about Denims, bro. Everything I know about Denims is like React content. She's a Hasan orbiter, but apparently like people don't like her because she has bad takes. Frogan is a Muslim streamer, and she was a Hasan mod. That's where I know her from. Being a Hasan mod. And That's what I really. Oh, and people were like, people were like, people were kind of like, uh, yeah. Let me see. Apparently, I made a YouTube video on Frogan, basically when she said like, soldiers deserve like PTSD and all that like weird stuff. Like, that's fucked up, bro. Because like, those people really like, I understand where she's coming from. Like, you know, maybe where her people are from, etc., or people where she know, or just like empathy in general. They have to, you know, do etc., etc., etc. But like, at the end of the day, you're in America and you're on American land, and a lot of stuff, you know, it sucks, right? But people had to, you know, go through some stuff to get to America and make it what it is. And that's with any place, though. That's with any place. Like, regimes don't just form out of like conversing, unfortunately. Let's see. And Hasan is he's just a streamer, right? Like, Hasan, all he does is stream all day, every day. Hey, that's really it. I mean, I don't really know much about him. There we go. And that's all I really know, like Hasan versus Ethan. And they did have a podcast back in the day. That's what else they had, like a podcast. Oh my god, I feel so much better. They had like a pod where like it was called Leftovers, where they talked about politics, etc. And they basically just, I don't know, went back and forth over it, I guess. I don't. Let me see. And what else? Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of it, right? So I'm just reading all this shit like, we came up here now. Let me see. Never give up on yourself. If you see everything, just not wait my time. Look, I think you always have to What the fuck is this picture, bruh? I'm not even gonna show that, bruh. Say you always have to believe in yourself. Look, all right, time for some motivation. Look. Where's my flaw flamingos at? Look, flaw flamingos. Let me tell you this, all right? This is for any bystanders. We're going through something right now, okay? We're going through something that's okay. I'm with you. We can walk through it together. Look, man. The world was not created to be easy. It was created for you to create. But through that, you have to go through turmoil. You have to go through problems in order to find the true artistic value that you desire. You are the canvas in which you paint. And you cannot let other things dictate your painting, your story. You weave the paintbrush. You're the source to the power dynamic that is human existence. If you don't believe in yourself, who will? You aren't just gonna come around and be like, oh yeah, that guy was pretty bad at being himself. We shouldn't like that person. No, you should always be yourself. You should be like, eh, fuck that person. Who the fuck are they? Okay? If they throw the rocks and hide their hands, that's a them problem. More than likely, they're sad and miserable. Let's be honest. If you throw the stones, don't hide your hands. Okay? You gotta be able to take the realness in the world. The world, you have the weight of the world in your hands at any point in time. And if you build up enough karmic points, you get a few things in return. The world starts to be great. I don't know. But a huge component to your existence, I believe this is speaking. I know that sounds weird. I know it does. I truly understand. I truly know that it feels weird to not understand the power of venting. But when someone says therapy, etc., therapy is a scam, not because it doesn't help, but the fact that you can talk to God. God is your therapist. Okay? I joke a lot of times. I say Emma Chamberlain's my therapist. It's just because she has a really good podcast, and you know, she tells it how it is. She tells you the real deal, right? Even if, and you know what? Emma Chamberlain actually helped me with facing myself. I know that sounds cringe and corny or whatever, but like, there was like a pivotal point where like I was very in denial, like scared to like face myself, basically. And when just like listening to her podcast and like how she like would talk about certain topics and really just give her real unfiltered opinion, that's the type of stuff that I like in people. Like people who just they say how it is, they say how they feel. They don't like really hold back, because like at the end of the day, you have to be uncomfortable to be able to grow and move. I feel like you generally do, right? Not everything's sunshine and rainbows, okay? As much as, you know, the world tries to paint this utopian picture, but it's always going to be something happen. Just bad shit happens. Like that's just quantum physics. That's probability. If someone has the free will, then the odds are that will can cross your path. That's just how it works. But your will to change is better. Your will to change is better than your will to stay stagnant and like stubborn and not really look for change or look for effort. I know I've messed up plenty of times. I know other people do as well. And at the end of the day, right, we're all humans. To pretend you're not human, I mean, what are you doing, dude? But like the original statement says, you have to believe in yourself. You are the source to your story, your creation, your universe. Without you, there's no you. Okay? And we should always know that. Your validation should never be external but internal, because inside of you is what we all know. God. God is within, and God will lead us to greatness. You should never live in fear. Fear is a facade. Okay? Everything that you do, everything that you live for, should be for you. And with time, our most precious commodity, we can change the world in front of us, bro. Think about that. You can change the world in front of you. Everything in front of you is malleable to change. Putting in effort. Gaining the esteem. Not doing that one thing that you think you should do, but you probably shouldn't. That's like, I should take my own advice for that. But it's okay, because at the end of the day, especially when you're young, you have to, you gotta go through stuff, right? Like, that just is what it is. And then you learn, and then you become more wise, and through that, you learn more, and that experience is a pivotal obstacle in your trajectory as a human being. That's dope. That's dope. That's what God put in us. The experience to suffer. Because in our suffering, we become greater. We become more informed, more knowledgeable, more spiritual, and we become the crescendo to the ensemble and harmonic resonance of the universe. At the end of the day, sometimes you just can't take it serious. You gotta laugh it off. You gotta be like, play nigga. Because we are what we create. If we think these bad thoughts, we leave with bad thoughts. We exist in bad thoughts. So that turmoil will continue. A continuum. We're in the space-time continuum. And once you understand this very specifically, you can change and shape what you believe, right? So this is just anyone, if you're going through something, you feel like anything, whether that be your job, or you may, because a lot of people's problems are perspective. You know, one person could be a billionaire and be reminiscing on the old days. One person could be dirt poor. One person could be in a third world country. One person could be middle class. And you know, there's just certain things that people go through, right? And they have these little problems and implications of what they go through on a day-to-day basis. But what I want you to understand is that everyone's perspective is validated, regardless of whether or not you think it's not. It is, because you will never know how it is to be in that person's position. And this is why I respected Mike Malek so much, even though I make jokes about him. It's just my humor. He went through heroin withdrawals. Like, have you seen videos of people going through heroin withdrawals? He went through some of the most crazy turmoil, and he still stuck it out. Like, that right there, like, I be thinking about that sometimes. Like, I'm not even trolling. Like, anybody who's going through that, I be thinking about that sometimes, like, about how strong that shit is, like, and how, like, niggas can still stomach that. Like, I couldn't imagine stomaching that. Like, dead ass, bro. Like, Mike Malek might be one of the strongest niggas all the time, bro. No cap. That's extremely admirable about him. And I think, like, in general, for everybody though, everybody has something that they can change about themselves and improve on, right? But that's it. It's time, bro. It's not the flip of the switch. It's not when you flip a switch. Most of the time, you're going to have to wait because time heals all. Or what you can do is, what is a trick that I do is, I'm doing the trick right now. You program your brain. You can turn the computer. You're just a computational computer that repeats. And I'm doing it right now. So I'm thinking positive thoughts, positive. So any negative energy that comes my way, I can completely disassimilate it from computational hardware rewiring. Your computer, that's rewiring. You just tell yourself, you lift yourself up and your heart can feel it. Your body can feel that uproar of like positive energy, and you everything else becomes a remiss. Like, you have to talk to yourself because you're the soul watching the observer watch the body. So when you talk to yourself, this is what I'm saying with like vibration and stuff. When you talk to yourself, you're changing your vibration. And this is why Shakespeare was so genius, is because he was using these vowels and sounds. We refined a lot of his stuff, but he was going in the perfect direction because these vowels and these resonance of the sounds he was using was literally healing things. Like, if you talk to water, right? You talk to water, right? And you say something like, I love you, right? The resonance of the water will freeze at the frequency of which you talk to it, because it's consciousness, and it's conscious, and it holds and it stores power. So anything like that, right? Like, when you speak to it, and tone really matters, right? But when you speak to it, when you constantly do that, the universe shape shifts. It shifts because your eye is warping time in front of you. You're moving through time, right? In this perpendicular, infinite, forward and backward in time, and you shape it. It's insane. You're a vibration changing the frequency. Let that sink in. Your vibration changing the frequency. Not just you, your universe. This is why you have to believe in yourself. You can't not think about just the finer days, because the finer days are a blimp. You have the past days, you have the good days, you have the bad days, but the good days can't be the good days without the bad days, and the bad days can't be the bad days without the good days. There's got to be a balance. And you just have to remember, when you talk to yourself at night and you have that deep conversation, you say, you know what, I am better than I was yesterday. I am trying. I am. And once we realize that we can bend our reality and uplift ourselves, then we can start to make a change in a different aspect of the world. Okay? But at the end of the day, it starts with us, correct? Okay? Now, that does not mean that you should not be yourself. You should always be yourself. Because you know your soul purpose, and you know who you are. You just have to go within instead of externally looking for the validation. Nobody, as sad as it may seem, nobody cares. Okay? Nobody cares. Everybody's got their own problems, their own bad battles, demons, trials, tribulations, whatever the fuck. And you yourself are the key to solving the problem. So what if Aiden Ross has a $25 million house and he's like still sad or whatever? Nobody will ever understand the perspective of what he's going through, what he went through in the past, or what anything may be. Like, nobody knows what goes through somebody's head. Nobody knows what goes through his head. You could have a million of things, and the money will never change how you feel. You will always have to raise your frequency. And when you do that, it doesn't matter what somebody says to you. Give a fuck about that person. The person's a retard, probably. You have to uplift yourself, and that is how you change your situation. You change your mind. You change how you feel. Let's be honest, guys. Most people are stupid. And most people don't even know what they're doing. What I mean is, like, someone could be doing something that you consider is inconsiderate, and or they could be doing something that you deem considerate, and that person has no idea. They have no idea what you internalize. They have no idea your emotion on the subject. They have no idea. They cannot do it. And this is why I would say, like, back a few streams ago, communication is key, because it at least allows that person to understand, get a deeper understanding of what you may be going through, so they can have that empathy. Because us as humans, we have that crux, right? Because what it is that other animals don't have empathy on the depth that humans do. Tiger's gonna kill that gazelle regardless, but humans have that innate stop, and that's what allowed us to outsmart our entire existence of our species. It's because we have that, wait, that can cause harm, and that harm can impose harm on them, and then etc., right? So you can once you understand that, then that's when you grasp the concept of empathy, etc. and down. But at the end of the day, it starts with a change. What did Michael Jackson say? It started with the man in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, team. So, talking to yourself, letting yourself know, reassuring yourself is your best positive outlook on anything you go through. I see a lot of people are, like, definitely going through stuff right now, and I feel like you should never doubt yourself. Never doubt yourself. Just try to keep up a positive attitude. If you can keep up the positive attitude, you can beat the Matrix. And above all things, you have to you have to uplift yourself. And once you do, you are the source. You're love. I don't know. Now I'm just yapping. See, that's how you beat it, bro. And you know, sometimes it can be the people around. Sometimes that can be the case. But sometimes you just have to remove yourself from anything of that nature and try your hardest to get through it. Because we all got problems, and whatever. Always gonna be a problem at the end. But you have to, like, and you have to observe your thoughts, observe your feelings. It's gonna be like, yep, that's what I feel in the moment. This is what it is. And change your thoughts, and your feelings will change. But it takes time. Infinity. That's what it is, bro. Time, dude. Time is on our side at all times. It kind of reminds me of the anti-de-sitter space theory, but hey, man, you'll always have time. Actually, no, that's not true, but time does heal. It's a great medicine, as they say. Let's look at this clip of Cuffham here.
I'll tell y'all the truth. The reason why I don't want to just go live and do any more, like, streams where I wing it, on my main account, I'll do a burner stream. It's because, like, bro, like, I just get nothing but, y'all are going to call me lesbian chat, but, like, I just don't get love anymore.
On God, no, I was telling them the same thing. On God, they got
Just don't really get love anymore. So unless I have some planned shit, I just don't want to go live. Y'all call me a bitch. Y'all call me a lesbian. Bro, like there was a time, bro, when I didn't have to end stream and get like a bunch of hate, bro. Honestly, like for my own community. Y'all get facts. Y'all get.
Look, bro. Look, Aiden. Like I just said, bro. We all go through shit. Hey, we all be going through shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hello. Hello? This is what I say, bro. Comedy is the best medicine. You have to laugh at your problems. I'm telling you, bro, when you figure that out, well, one, you have to tell yourself positive thoughts, but when you, and obviously comedy is a positive thought, you have to laugh at it. If you laugh at it, if you observe the thought and laugh at it, it's a medicine. This is why comedy exists. It's Andrew Schultz is a medic. Tony Hinchcliffe is a medic. Joe Rogan is a medic. Anyone who can make you laugh at a time of, like, Cuffum is a medic. Snaggy Hose and them, they're so fucking funny. Cuffum is hilarious. That nigga is funny as fuck. Snaggy Hose is funny as fuck. Them niggas are funny as shit. Like, dead ass. Niggas be at me crying. Bro, remember that one time Cuffum and that one time Cuffum and Apex Adapt did that fight stream? Oh my fucking guys, that was peak. That was peak Aiden, bro. Oh, that shit was so funny. And Speed was there. XUC and his girlfriend, that like the other one. Oh man. That shit was funny, bro. That's why I love Family Guy, because Family Guy is constantly making me laugh. All day, every day, I'm laughing, bro. I'm laughing at Family Guy bits. So I'm always like in a good mood because of that. Like, that's why I always have Family Guy in the background, laughing at some jokes. Like, it's just good. Like, and when you catch the joke and you catch it, it changes you. It really does. It's a medicine, bro. It really is, bro. And whatever he's saying, and Aiden's community is, bro, Aiden's community, I don't know if I should say this, bro. Aiden's community doxed me at one point, okay? They did. Very weird, very strange, but they did, okay? Now, his community, everybody knows it, is very toxic, and it's just the people that he cultivated, right? Like, it just is what it is, though. I think just over that continuity of who you are or like what you do, etc. It's just gonna happen. It's just like what you do. You also cultivate that audience that you curate as like what you do, right? And this is something I didn't even know, or I had to like figure it out when I first started doing commentary videos. I shared a audience with Moist Critical fans because like we kind of made like similar content, and there I was like, oh shit. Like, if I do that, I attract the same audience. But like, I don't know why I didn't register in my brain that would be the case. And now he's been trying to like get rid of that audience, and I understand, right? It's hard because those people probably like that, and they're gonna be like, call you soft or a lesbian or whatever. Those people are just bored, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's like basically, women are validated by their feelings. They pay attention to their feelings a lot more, right? But dudes, what it is I can only speak in my aspect, but when I get it, I feel it, I observe it, and then I push it down, and then I laugh about it. Like, I just like, you kind of like, you have to program your brain. I don't know, you have to like receive the information. Reprogram your brain to be like, I'm not here at this place. Think of a positive thought and move on. And once you do that, bro, once you laugh at that shit, that should be just be whatever, bro. I don't know what he's going through. Like, you can never know what Aiden's going through, or anybody, any person in the world. You don't know what any person is going. And what I mean is, even if you're right next to someone, even though you could seem in someone's reach and you feel like you know them, you'll be doing something that they'll be going through something they could never even explain to you what they're going through. You get what I mean? Like, it is what it is. And I hate so his community, like, they'll be like, he's a lesbian or whatever, and they're saying this because, like, he probably has problems that are a lot easier to deal with in terms of like, compared to other people. So somebody in a third world country compared to AML's problems are probably totally different, right? But I'm telling you, it's the human anatomy that's the same. It's the fact that you have a feeling and you can observe the feeling. And once you observe the feeling, you can do two things with it. You can push that bitch down, right? Forget about it and laugh at it. Or you can feel the feeling, right? Their feelings. And that's where there's communities. That's what his community is getting at, right? Saying he's a lesbian, right? Is because that's what mostly girls do, right? That's why they cry a lot. That's why they feel their emotions a lot of the time, right? But they have them a lot worse because, like, their body's just not built for it. Their brains are not hardwired that way for logistics, etc. It just is what it is. Like, it's the truth. I don't know what anyone wants to say. It's the truth, right? And I think that's why streaming is also very male dominated, because you cultivate that audience a lot of the time. And, like, I think a lot of girls just don't like that, like, weird guys in the internet comments and etc. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let him continue. I understand where he's coming from, because I've definitely been in, like there's been people who said, like, oh, what you're going through is not that bad, or something that you're doing is not that bad. But, like, to me at the moment, it definitely was bigger than it could have been, or at least was initially. And to them it was like, oh, this is not anything, etc. So it's all about perspective, right? That's a big thing in terms of IQ, is like a perspective, right? Like, perspective means the most in everything. Like, if you're taking an IQ test, you're really going to want to understand the perspective of, like, what the dots are doing, or where's the pattern of the dot, and it just all depends on, like, how you look at it, right? Everyone's different, but
You gotta see my eyes, bro. Like, it's just every time I look, it's just like, oh wow. It's true, bro. It's really true.
That's facts. I was literally just telling that on God.
Yeah, on God.
All y'all want to do is compare me to other people when I'm not them, and you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't fuck with it, bro. So I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna be consistent. I'm just only gonna go live whenever I have shit planned. If I don't have anything planned, it's a wing it type of stream.
it's all good. You know what it is? Most people just enjoy your company. It feels like this is why streaming is one of the biggest things in the world. It's because it's live, first of all, and it feels like you're enjoying that person's company, right? Like, if you ever, I don't know if you ever had a friend that you enjoyed being around, or, you know, it just feels like that's why his community acts that way, because they feel like they know him. They feel like they're comfortable with him. That's what that's what a lot of people, like, with that, like, parasocial shit. That's how a lot of people are. Like, they feel like they know you, and they feel like there's something there, but obviously they don't know Aiden. And it just is what it is, right? Like, it is. And that shit do be weird, though. They do be weird as fuck on the TL. Like they comparing the Kai and Speed and stuff like that. This is what I'm saying, bro. Why can't two legends coexist? What were we talking about before when I said that? Were we talking about we're talking about the Israel versus Iran conflict. Like, why can't two legends coexist? I've never understood that. Like, both Speed, they're in their whole, every single one of them is in their own lane, doing their own thing. Like, I don't understand that, bro. I've never understood that. Like, especially with the Kendrick versus Drake beef as well. I was always like, I mean, they're both good, so, like, why does it matter? Like, I was never gonna pick a side because they're both good. It's just good to, like, I like the beef, or the conversing, but I mean, what the fuck? It's all the same. They're both good rappers. Kendrick has that good artistic sense where he likes to come a little bit more artistic, right? He does his little, like, character thing, etc. Drake likes to come a little bit more commercial. He likes to come with a more refined sound. He's a little smoother. It is what it is. I guess it's fuck me. Tell me, what did I do wrong? Tell me, what did I do wrong? Tell me what did I do wrong? Tell me what did I do wrong? Before it's over. He snapped at it. I need you to come over once again. Before you give me closure. Still stepping like Omega Psi 5 for mine. If being real was a crime, I'd be doing life. Like that nigga non-nice song, no polite. I'm the first of an antisocial socialite. The pain that I seen in my mother's eyes in 2009 had me working till it's 2049. And you hate when I tell you some other time, like I really got some other time. You just tell me never mind. No, I sound crazy to a lazy mind. Know that we a different kind. Shout out to the people working 9 to 5. I be working 9 to 9. And it sits upside down. It's a 9. You already know the vibe. Woo. And they leave cause of pride, but they coming back every time. Nigga, put that crack up in that tape. He put that crack up in that tape, boy. He put that crack up in that tape, nigga. He put that crack up in that tape. If being real was a crime, I be doing life. Like that nigga, nah, nice on no party. Oh. That nigga snap, bro. That nigga snap, bro. Regardless, the way his community is, they are weird like that, okay? Even like when he was on Twitch, the way that like they would go to like other chats as well, like they just are like that, right? I'm not gonna say I was a part of that community, and I did watch Aiden a lot, but I was kind of a part of the community, kind of, but not really. Like I wasn't like super duper active in the community, but I did watch him a good amount, right? It's really like his peak stuff. That was the funny stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I'll just stream on my burner or I won't go live. It's that simple. Y'all can say lesbian, all this shit, Celtic Shack, and I get it, but that's just really what it is, bro.
All good, bro. Everybody goes to shit, like everybody goes to shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There's nobody who's perfect. Nobody's perfect. You live it, you're worth it. I get it again till I get it right. Nobody's perfect. Nobody. Was that Demi Lovato? Demi Lovato. She also went through that. She also went through the those like heroin like things, those little withdrawals or whatever the case may be. Shout out to her, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm faded. I'm faded. I think the best thing we can do is nah, Twitter is too funny, bro. being oh, I don't know. I'm faded. That what I miss track was pretty good. I was humming it the other day, or like earlier today. Through that, I mean, nah, I didn't. I don't know. I mean, what's better? I mean, I don't know. Yo. Chat house jump in the stove, it got trauma. Chat house jump in the stove, it got trauma. Yeah. They put that crack up in that tape. Oh, hell no. All right, bro. I'm probably gonna go for a little bit longer than I'm a skedaddle. You asking me if you love me? I said that love it don't fit in my pocket. I said let's straight from the load. Bro, Aiden should go live more. Look, Aiden, okay? I'm inviting you as an invitation to join me in being consistent. Is that fair? Is that fair? I think that's fair, no? What do you say? Are you going to join me or no? Are you going to join me or no? Are you down to join me or?
Nice. Yeah.
So SSB announced they will be flying to Jacksonville to have a therapy session with Cheezer. Cheezer.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how come you came by? Like, that's what you wanted to say?
The next
Bro.
conversation, we all got to sit down after cuff him. We got to all fly to Jacksonville, have a convo with Cheezer. Okay? And then after that, we'll go from there. But we go. Yeah, it's time to have another therapy session. All right, all of us sit together, fix Kick. Kick is fucking drowning.
I can't take you serious.
No, bro, we're fucked, bro.
I can't
Like,
take you serious, bro.
we need to all come together and
I can't take you serious, bro.
And fix Kick. Wait.
You gotta be nice.
Yeah.
So how come you came by? Like, that's what you wanted to say?
The next.
Cheezer's chill. I'm faded. Fat house jumping in the stove, I got trauma.
Hey, Jonah, I wasn't even gonna reply, but sure I'm a rapper's rapper. So you get me? I'm gonna honor, I'm gonna respect the fact that you stood up and said something, the first man. You get me? But this is just another example of the ignorance. If you was from the UK, Jonah, yeah? Jonah, if you was from the UK, fam, quiet, bro. Understand? But you make up the numbers out there and I respect it. So when I drop my diss track for Rocky, I'm gonna give you 2 bars and then make one of the young G's just rub you out. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do all the work that I did for Jonah Lucas to be saying my name anyhow. You know what I mean? I got diss tracks on YouTube with 30 million views, no ad-libs. It's levels, bro. But we're working. Trying to know. Hey, Jonah.
Yep, this is a real rapper, bro. Too many bad boy wanna be like Mike Lowry. Look at bad boy. Who knows Mike? Real niggas don't even know about Mike Lowry, bro. Or only real niggas know about. Let me see. Niggas don't even know. It's that real UK grime. Look. Oh my gosh, bro. 15 years ago? That's a while ago, bro. Too many bad boy wanna be like John Man. Fuck my bad boy. I did it, and I wanna do no. Don't allow me. When I miss one.
Disrespect neither.
Here you go. Yo.
Too many wanna be bad boys flexing like they're so rowdy. Look a bad boy straight in the face, tell him I'm a real bad boy. Fuck Mike Lowry. I don't take disrespect, neither do the guys that are standing around me. I do it, I didn't wanna do it, now they wanna try and do it, but I'm telling them allow me.
When I caught one back and aim, hit the top. I did it, I do it when I do it, when I do it. I did it, I do it when I do it when I. I did it. I do it. I did it. I do it when I want to do it. I did it. I do it when I want to do it. Wait, all the positive things. True. I'm making a YouTube video. Maybe. Maybe. I made a cutaway bit. We're doing cutaways now. We're doing cutaways. Trust me. It's a cook. Why are these all open? What the fuck is this? I have like a I have a Discord dedicated to a bunch of I have a Discord dedicated to a bunch of Family Guy like cutaways kind of. But they're all original. They're all original. All new scraps, new ideas, all that. New swag. And it's good. It's good stuff, bro. I got one. Thing is, one of them I filmed it so badly. I don't know if I should drop it. Should I show it right now? It's a pretty good one. It's a Diddy one. It's it's this Diddy one, bro. It's this Diddy one. It's pretty funny. Fuck, those are cold now, bro. Fuck. And they're gonna be so ass when I rewarm them. Is it was? I'm saying it. What is it? It's basically like Diddy goes to Walmart going for baby oil. He goes for baby oil. And it's just like it's not nothing about Diddy. It's more so about Walmart. But it's still funny. There's a chance I might not even drop it. I might just show it. It's basically like oh no, I don't know. Wait, is that even it? Two main bad boy. Yeah, this is it. Fuck it. Hey, bitch. Start recording. Here it is. Hey, so by any chance, do you guys have baby oil? Yeah, we have baby oil. It's right next to that discount rack with hot chips that have been expired for about 3 years. Okay, great. You mean right next to the aisle with half open cans of Baby formula, a little baby shirt with spelling typos on it, and a shopping cart that's been there since Nam? Over next to the deflated basketballs that nobody's buying. Oh, over there by the old guy who's riding in the drivable shopping cart. And also right next to that shelf that has been half stocked since the first Obama administration. So I'll probably find that next to the musty teenage couple that's been making out ever since we've got here, wearing SpongeBob pajama pants, smelling like vape juice and regret, right next to their shopping cart with a baby in it who's chewing on condoms that they obviously didn't use. Oh, yeah, it's right next to the black auntie chain-smoking Newports who's hiding ramen inside of her bra. We'll probably end up catching her later. And also, if you want to make your way over here, you will find a couple both arguing about child support, even though we both know where this is headed. Oh, okay, I see. I think it's right next to the molding fluid that has somehow made its way out of the bathroom onto the floor. Yeah, and slightly over, right there, you'll see the black lady who is yelling at people because her EBT card hasn't worked, followed by an overly happy hippie white couple who have clearly had too much to drink, in hippie clothes, peace signs, and a stoner chic that have, for some reason, wandered in here barefoot, stepping in glass, shit, piss, and other fluids of no man's land. Okay, great. And so where do I check out? And if you'd like, you can make your way over to our 10 exciting checkout lines, all of which are mysteriously closed, except for one that is occupied by a lady whose life force has clearly been drained by corporate America and capitalism. Okay, awesome. Lovely. Okay, thank you for shopping. Dude,
great.
it's
Thank
so good. It's so good, bro. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's literally like it's like there's this one Family Guy bit. It's not it's similar, but it's not the same. There's this one Family Guy bit where I think they're at a convenience store or like a guitar store or something like that. They're at like some store and or they're at a Blockbuster. That's what it is. I think it was a Blockbuster. And they were pointing out like movies. And they were just talking about like how like certain movies are like super cliche and conventional. Like, oh, is it next to it's just like there's like a bit where like you go for like the everything that you've ever seen at anything or like everything ever. You know what I'm saying? Like in comparison. So what is it? Like shit, bro. I lost my train of thought. Fuck. It's fuck. I lost it. See there? This is why I have to blurt and yell everything. Because if I don't blurt it out and yell it super fast, I'm gonna forget it. Basically, it's a cliche like, and I think there's some other ones I want to do where it's like like something like that, but like at school. So like classic school tropes, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, is it over by the like the wacky teacher or something? Like, obviously that's like a shitty example, but like, everybody's had a wacky teacher. Everybody had a teacher who was like, a little, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? One of my teachers had a shtick about that though. Like they were clearly, obviously putting on an act, which they were pretty cool. I actually like that teacher. That was one of my favorite teachers, 100%. He was really dope. Let me see. Dude, that is hilarious, man. Dude, but so a problem with this is some of the bits are like they're like choppy. You get what I'm saying? Like some of them are choppy. Right, like couple that's been making, and also I mispronounced some of the words. So like the one where I was like drivable shopping cart and baby formula, I like messed up some of them, but like it's generally not that bad. No, 3 years. Okay, great. You mean right next to the aisle with half open cans of baby formula? And the thing is, I was like, okay, I can either sit here for like 20 minutes. No, not even 20. I can sit here for like 30 minutes, learning my lines for this one bit, or I can just like cut it up and try it. And I obviously said, fuck it, I'm just gonna cut it up and try it. But like it was definitely off, like because in my AirPods, I'm hearing the audio from the other one, trying to make it as like synchronized as possible, but for some reason I was outpacing myself. But I gotta redo it. I know where I messed up at and what I can improve, but this is my first ever cutaway. First ever cutaway. I think it's a pretty decent cutaway. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. In my Trump video, we did a cutaway. Who remembers my Trump video where I did a cutaway where I was where is it at? Where he blue balled us? Dude, my YouTube video is actually pretty good. Nobody in some of my videos are not actually that good. Wait. Like these are actually decent. They're like decent, bro. Like not that bad, bro. Did I make another YouTube video? I haven't made a YouTube video in 8 years, bro. In a long time, bro. As of recently, people haven't been too fond of your boy. Where is it at? This is the cutaway. Where's the cutaway? Here it is. To combine both Canada, Mexico, and the United States together, creating one Central North America. And some would call it CUM, or in other words, come. Which reminds me a little bit of the first time that I had a race. We're in the balls, bro. We're in the balls. Oh my gosh. Which one of us gonna get to the egg first? Dude, I was like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, do I swim or what? Like, I was just lost. And this is not the exact way I wanted it, but it's like decent enough. It's a decent cutaway, right? It's a decent cutaway. I think it's a decent. Too many bad boy wanna be like, man, fuck Mike Lowry. I did it when I do it when I tell them allow me. Talk about aim. No, bro, it's not even pay on my mic, bro. This is a good bit, bro. It's like, it's shitty but good at the same time because like it's shitty. And it's like, it's kind of I don't know, it's innocent, I guess, innocent. He got blue balls. Speaking of the border, I don't even know what that was like that right there, that cutaway would get me fired. Also failed to build a wall bigger than Shaq on stilts. He still has allowed Mexico to not pay for the wall in which he issued during his presidential campaign. This wall was supposed to be bigger and stronger than Kanye's ego, fell short, and instead America got some prototypes in a desert that looked like rejected COD maps. Also, fun fact, the wall actually got blown over by the wind. Even Cardi B's nails has better structural integrity than that. Yo, not gonna lie, I'm definitely reading a script right now. I'm definitely reading a script right there. It's so obvious too. You got me to sub. Oh, true. Shout out Aiden. I've known that kid for so long. Oh my god. I did it, I do it when I do it when I tell him I loud way. When I cock back on and aim, I hit the target. I bit with a Saudi Arabia. Saudi. Let's see. True, that is true. That is true. When I got I hit the target. I did it how to do it when it. I did it how to do it when it. What the fuck do you say that? I did it to do it in it. So my next bit, I think, is that? Oh, like the side, the on the side arm kitchen stance. So how like you're in the kitchen and you're like using the microwave and you put your arm like that. Does anybody else ever do that? I feel like I've seen a lot of people like when they're in the bath or in the kitchen. They put like, remember like if they have like a spoon in their hand or something, they like put their hand like this. I think that's gonna be a bit. It'll be like a stupid bit, but like a quick little bit, right? There's I got a lot of them. Like there's like oh yeah, I got a accepted word speech here. No. Oh yeah, like when your phone's on 1%. Wait, as far as what? Oh, I think it's maybe like something like Stewie would do or something. I don't know. What if Diddy? What? What the fuck? What if Diddy's here? Where? I don't even know. I don't even know what that means or says. Definitely a good bit. There's like, I feel like I don't know if I should take inspiration or from Family Guy bits or just like fully raw. Every single bit is like a new bit. It's like that one I kind of took inspiration from it, and it definitely did come out how I really wanted it to, but like I didn't think it would. I thought it would be like lackluster, kind of weak sauce, but it's kind of good. Like I was definitely like because I've been, so basically I wanted to I had a team that I was like hitting up, like I was gonna pay them to do everything, and it literally took them the first time it took months to get a reply. They would never text back. And I'm not gonna say what it all is, but like it was gonna like upgrade the videos, and it was gonna be like this big thing, and it was like season 3 was happening, and I was ready, we were ready, and then I got blue balled, right? That was the inspiration behind the first cutaway. I got blue balled, so now I'm just fucked, right? I'm fucked. But I'll be fine. Right? Look, man. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. There's another bit. I think the second one was going to be something similar, but not the same. Sort of like that cliche, because that's always the funniest one. Like a lot of times when I'm like going or like or when I'm watching Family Guy, like normally the time I just have it like in the background. That is like that's the bit that those are like kind of the good bits. But like I think what it's gonna be is if I do that, I don't think that I can pump out videos as quickly as I would like to, right? Because like I would want to upload every day, like consistent, like every single day with good bits, good edits, etc. There was a time where I was uploading every single day. Now I wasn't putting as much effort in terms of editing, right? Like if I'm gonna go every day, and this is why I hit up the team, etc. But they were not answering me. Never would answer, ever. Months. You're waiting a month. But the thing is, because I was checking other numbers, they would give me the cheapest persistence and the best quality. So I'm like, come on. I mean, so they're like wiggle dicking me, bro. They wiggle dicking me, bro. Like they could have let me know, man, ahead of time. Bro. Yes, bro. You have to, yeah. You have to live up to it, bro. Good biz. Haha. No, that's too funny. Haha. People who I wouldn't expect to be funny. Oh yeah, I did write that down. So like people who are funny but you wouldn't expect them. Aiden's pretty funny. Tate is pretty funny. Tate's pretty, like, when you understand his shtick, you understand like Andrew Tate's pretty funny. Who else? Nick Fuentes is kind of funny, depending on the context. Ethan Klein's kind of funny. Asmongo's pretty funny. Tectone's pretty funny. Who else? I don't know. I guess those are people like I wouldn't expect to be funny, but they're pretty funny, I guess. It's like let me see. No, I don't really know. Like other people that I'm thinking are like people who are like comedians, like job, right? Andrew Schultz is funny, Tony Hinchcliffe, Rogan, and Patterson's pretty funny. Let's see. When I cock back on and aim, I hit the target. I did it how to do it, when I do it, when I turn it, when I turn it, when I stop my lobby. Oh, Aiden just went live? Oh, he's live. He's live. Shylock? What is a Shylock? What's a Shylock? That sounds like my name. Shylock. A fictional character. Is a fictional character in William Shakespeare's play. William Shakespeare, that merchant of Venice, a Venetian Jew moneylender. Ha! Shylock is the play's principal villain. His defeat and forced conversation to Christianity form the climax of the story. Yo, that's fire, bro. What is a shot? What is his predate? First appearance 1596, nigga. What the fuck? The Jew of Malta. Trojan Jessica. A Shylock. Yeah, bro, I'm a Shylock, bro. I locked in. Yo, Shy locked in, yo. Locked in. Lock the crust in, dude. Lock the flip in. And Shy lock in right now, bro? Like, I'm about to lock. Should I lock in right now or what? Or should I just give up? No, too funny. Never back down, never give up. Never back down, never give up. Never back down, never what? Never back down, never what? Based on Barabbas? Barabbas. What is that, man? Barabbas. I lock. Only God can judge me. Only God can judge me. Only God can judge me. Calm your heart? What is this? Is some sort of like frequency? Ooh. Yeah. I'm so glad Jesus came to save me. What is that? Wait, I don't care. Oh, true. Which is your true. Alright, team. We're gonna mellow our way out of here. Mellow our ways out of here. Put on that Bambi. Right? See you guys later. Okay, I'll be here tomorrow. And yep. Alright, love you guys. Love you all. Love. I'm saying. Yep. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Alright, I'll see you guys later.
And I'm gone. Never half a year trying to play me like a punk. I play with the pussy pump. I play like I'm still like a Trump. Better rest in the city every done. Yeah, wake up every day. I sparking up on my routine. Been hurt of self-care. They need no eyes clean. Oh yeah. Oh, am I there? You bitch like baby. Love in your sphere. No, they ain't for play with me like Scarlet bitches. Make me rise. Up here, A-star. Up here, still on the make Ain't mobbing at my skills, the one that pay the bills. They looking for the razor.